So what I have right behind me is a wither skeleton farm, and I have no idea if it works at all. I mean, it's not finished. I still don't have a collection system. They just go into the lava. But as I've built this, so far I've only seen like one wither skeleton spawn. I'm not sure if I need to change the grass with nether brick or if I need to put nether brick on the bottom. That's what I started to do, but I have no idea how this will work. Maybe I just need to build the platform on below the collection system, and they will just spawn and automatically drop down there. But I have no idea what to do about this. So I think a proper introduction is needed. Hi, I'm Keep, and welcome back after Christmas and New Year's. It's been a while, and I am so happy to be back here. But we are not in the same world as last year, because this world actually is my 4 year world from 2021. So it's actually about to be 5 years in like 2 months, which is insane. But the reason why I'm here is because it kind of just makes more sense to be on this world, the world I've dedicated like almost 5 years of my life to, than just start a new world. The other series is not going to continue, and we're just going to pick up here in this world that I have 3,000 days on. So that's proper introduction. We were just in my base. As you can see, we have a bunch of stuff. I'm not going to do a world tour until probably the 5 year anniversary, because that just fits. Right, so we just moved into a new area. We're about, the base that I was at is a lot over there, past that desert actually. And what we see in front of us is a bunch of scattered blocks. And if you can tell by the wool, all this like burned down. I had a whole statue, but it really didn't fit into the whole, like, it didn't fit into the world. It was kind of like an eyesore. So I just burned the statue down because I want to replace it with something better. I've been wanting to make a copper build, like a statue, like, you know how the Statue of Liberty is made out of copper, and like over time it oxidized until it's green, like how it is today. So I wanted to build something like that in this world. But the problem is, see, we have a lot of stone for the base, but this is all the copper we have. And I have I've made a copper farm all the way over there in like 1.17 when copper started to get dropped from drowns. But this is all the copper that we have so far. So this is absolutely not enough. And I need to go find a trial chambers. I have no idea where one is, and go just destroy it. But before we do that, I want to break all these blocks down, and I just want to build a base, a platform, so that we could build our statue. I just wanted to build a base so far. So I'm not actually sure how long it's been since I last, had a clip, because my microphone was on mute when I wanted to explain this the first time. So here we go into take two. But as we see here, I built a platform for where the statue is going to be. As you can see, it's not really going to be that big. This is just the center area. But I also, what I was talking about was, I'm just going to fill this in exactly like how you see it here. And I might not use stone for this. I think I might use smooth stone as the fill in the area. But we could go around here. You see it's 3 blocks tall, and this is 5 blocks, but the covered area is actually 2 blocks. But it's just a platform, so it's nothing really special. But I just wanted to show y'all, and I'll come back after I filled in the gaps. And this guy is loud, but I'm not gonna kill him because I'm a good person, for sure. I built a pretty good smelting system like 3 years ago, and it doesn't even work anymore, or like it's really inefficient. The all the other furnaces, they just like would not have items into them. So I just took them out and just replaced it with these. But I really need a better smelting furnace. And also, this is my first base since 2021. Actually, this whole thing, I've never, I've never, you know, changed this cobblestone netherrack, the fences, glass, and I don't use this anymore, unfortunately. But I mean, it's nostalgia, so I really keep it here. Like, even this old to-do list, I have another one in my base, but finish Nether Ice Highway. Yeah, I'm not finished with that still. It's been 4 years, and make the end mainland look good. So I'm not doing good on either of those. So it's pretty dark for some reason. I think it's raining, but we've added the smooth stone onto to fill in the gaps, and this is what I was talking about, how they would be in the gaps. I think it looks pretty good. It's like purposefully gray and boring because I want the statue to be what really shines. So this is kind of like if you're near or just looking in this direction, you're drawn towards the statue rather than the stand. But we have something if we break these blocks and these. I stole the Wandering Trader's llamas and I've kept them in here. Pretty inhumanely. That's not how you say that word. But I don't know what else to do with them. So I just chained them over here. We're just gonna forget about them. So, but also, what I wanted to make for the statue is I'm gonna make a wither. I'm just gonna make a copper wither. Out just cause I don't know, it fits. It really doesn't fit, but I just wanted to make a copper wither, so that's what I'm gonna do. It's gonna be pretty big. It's gonna be decently big, and I need a lot of copper. So, but and also I want the eyes of the wither. I want them to be blue, but we don't really have any blue lights, so I'm just gonna use Soulfire as the eyes. So hopefully that will look good, especially when it's fully oxidized and it's all green. But right now we're gonna have to go straight to a trial chambers and figure out what copper we need. It's probably just the orange copper. So down here is where the trial chamber in my world is. This is the closest one, and it's almost 2,000 blocks away, because all of the land was generated 1.16. There's a ship over there, and there's also an ocean monument over there, so we might use that for a guardian farm, which is cool. But if we go down here into the trial chambers, I've already looted this, I think around the time when they even came out, and I've already used some of the copper. I don't think there is a good amount of, unoxidized copper, this amount of copper. I'm kind of worried because I don't really want to axe all the green copper, but I think I might just have to. I'm just gonna clear out this floor and try to not die with breezes. So I just went ahead and destroyed that entire area. You can't see anything because for some reason my game is so incredibly dark. I have no idea why. Like, let's see, brightness, it was on default actually. Well, you can't really see anything, but I took out all the copper and it's into these two shulkers. So we have, I'm not sure this is enough copper, but it's a good start. Unfortunately, I have to turn all of this into unwaxed and unoxidized copper. Like, all of this has to be the original copper, which sucks so much because I really wanted to get this done before today, the whole build and everything, but yeah, it's absolutely not gonna happen. So I'm just gonna, you know, this probably will be the end, and I'm gonna just go ahead and off camera get all the copper so I can get the build for next week.